Obama is proposing to regulate the internet as if it were a telephone company, with every billing, every rate, every change in service having to pass through a body of federal regulators with ponderous submissions of rates and all kinds of policies, choking off innovation and basically turning the internet into a utility, absolutely compromising any shred of independence that it might possess. The derivation of this was that several years ago, the FCC announced rules to protect what it calls net neutrality, which is to make sure that nobody can pay for faster internet service than another person can get. The derivation of this is that a few years ago, the FCC enacted regulations to protect what it called net neutrality, which would stop internet service providers from cutting deals with favored websites to offer higher speed connections to them, presumably in return for a surcharge that they would charge their customers. The FCC opposed that and ruled that that should not be allowed, net neutrality. Well, the court said the only way the FCC can regulate the internet is through the power it has to regulate phone companies. And unless it regulates the internet as if it were just an old-fashioned phone company, it can't adopt this specific regulation, either a whole regulatory package or nothing. And at the time, there was a complete consensus in the internet community and on the FCC that, oh God, you don't want to make it regulated like a phone company. That would just destroy the net. So let's work on crafting some way around the court decision. Now Obama has said the hell with it. I will regulate the internet just like it is a phone company and make it apply for every rate increase, every change in service, the whole bit, under the theory that it's a monopoly and that the monopoly should be subject to the heavy hand of government regulation. Now, net neutrality itself is a pretty good thing. I'm in favor of it. But it is not worth invoking an entire regulatory structure that will destroy creativity on the internet and basically transform these nimble, fast-moving companies with new technology and new insights that are powering global growth, and in particular, powering American leadership in that, and turning it into AT&T, the old plodding telephone company. If you do that, you're just turning the clock back, not by years, but by decades. And this was going to be Obama's parting gift to us. And he probably can accomplish it by executive order, combined with willing regulators on the FCC. Here's where Congress has to use its budgeting authority. When the budget comes up for a vote next year, the Republicans must insert an amendment into the FCC appropriation blocking the implementation of this particular executive order. It's along with a host of things the Republicans must do, which we'll be pointing out in this video. But here's one that we should put really at the top of the list.